sometimes this concept has been used just as a marketing tool, for example. But how can we make people truly live a sustainable life?
It's kind of a big word, and it's a word we hear often, like just be yourself or just be authentic.
Just because we want to say something people want to hear, but not something real and authentic. That's probably what I feel a lot these days. Yeah.
Are there any exciting projects or any exciting new things that you're working on at HEBE?
Of course, the most exciting project right now is working with Swiss to launch this new cheese ice cream.
Cheese ice cream, all right.
It can be better, right?
So you're looking for each flavor, which type of milks matches best?
Exactly.
So you're doing rice milk, soy milk?
Rice milk, oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, pistachio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coconut?
Coconut, yeah.
Wow. So it's almost don't need to feel bad eating that ice cream, right?
No.
Welcome back to the plant-based podcast Asia, the place to inspire, educate, and connect. I'm your host Nick, and I'm very honored to be here today with Khemtip Khemsaksit. She's the co-founder of HEBE Plant Bar. It's an ice cream brand that you can find in Thailand, in Bangkok, and around. Welcome to the show, Khemtip.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for making time. So you're a very international person, right? You've started your journey. I mean, you're originally here from Thailand, then you moved to study in the US, and you started working there in New York City. Is that right?
Yes.
And then you returned back to Bangkok, and you started with your two other co-founders. You started HEBE Plant Bar. So how did that come along? Can you start a little bit about sharing the journey of HEBE, and what was the inspiration behind it?
Okay, it's quite simple actually. We were looking for something healthy and tasty. I think that's why we created HEBE Plant Bar. And back at the time, I eat plant-based strictly. And back in 2018, it was not easy to find alternatives, right? It's not like today. And for sure, at that time, it's difficult to find plant-based ice cream. So yeah, I thought we could create it. So I talked with Anna and Todd about the possibility of doing this, and they are also interested because they want to create something healthy, they on the same page. So that's how we started.
Wow. So how difficult or how easy was it to kind of set up a plant-based ice cream business here in Thailand? And also, so we're talking 5 years back, so the awareness for plant-based food was not quite there as it is nowadays.
Yeah, it was definitely challenging, and we actually started from soft serve ice cream, and we popped up in different flea markets, right in front of Emquatia and Siam Discovery and Central World, and there were only 2 flavors, matcha and dark chocolate, and of course it's something new at that time. The soft serve that wasn't made of cow's milk, but rather almond milk. Yeah, it was, the uniqueness was good and bad. So some people were very interested. And we have the market, vegan people or people who are health conscious are very interested in our products. But of course there are people who are not aware of the plant-based.
So when you have new customers, let's say at these shows 5 years ago, and so I guess you advertise it as plant-based or made from almond, something like that. How was their perception, and how difficult to kind of try them to educate them differently or tell them, well, ice cream doesn't necessarily need to be made from cow's milk, but you can also use almond milk or rice milk or soy milk? Like, how's the feedback?
I think for like the mass market, people who are not familiar, they tend to have like a perception that vegan, or in Thai we call it J, right? Always taste bland, like, or something not delicious, or something that always made of soy. I think that's like a lot of people thought about that. So it's hard, but we took time to explain, and of course they get to taste our products before they make purchase decisions. So for me, I feel like the product itself like sells itself, like tells people that so plant-based soft serve ice cream doesn't have to be bland or
Right. So get the people to try and to experience for themselves.
Right. And as they taste, we also try to, it's not educate, but more like inform them about our products, what we put in there, why it's healthier. Yeah.
I see. Wow. So how did that change, like from 5 years ago to now, 2023? Did you see, now speaking a little bit about the plant-based market here in Thailand, how did that evolve from your perspective?
Well, for sure the market has expanded. It's like much bigger than 5 years ago. It's more well-known with more providers as well, more products, like variety of products, like cheese also, like back in 2018, I don't think we have like local cheese, and more plant meat.
I know that part of your like mission or vision at HEBE is also to empower other people to live a healthier lifestyle, and of course you're doing that already by providing a product. But are there other ways how you empower maybe the Thai population, or just people in this country to live a healthier lifestyle?
I think also through our content, because we also do like social marketing, but we don't just do that for PR or advertise our products. Some of our content also, we try to educate people of the benefits of plant-based diet.
I see. What are your must-try flavors?
Okay. Always hard to answer this question. I would say the Heavenly Sea Salt has been one of our top sellers.
Heavenly Sea Salt.
It's rice milk ice cream mixed with almond praline. Yeah, and I'm a fan of chocolate, so I would also recommend our Naked Chocolate, which is also rice milk mixed with Belgian dark chocolate.
Ooh, getting hungry now.
Yes.
Is there any distinction, like how is your product different from, I mean, honestly, I don't see so many plant-based ice cream brands. I mean, I've told you before, actually, for me living here in Chiang Mai, it's still difficult to find like a plant-based ice cream. So I hope HEBE will be available here soon. But I mean, there are some imported brands maybe, or there may be some other local brands, but how is HEBE different? Is there any, like, in terms of ingredients or in terms of the process or the milk that you use, that you say like, okay, this is different?
Well, I think our mission was just to try to make something simple, ordinary, more special, with the plant ingredients. I think our uniqueness is probably the creativity that we put in there, and also, our ice cream are made from variety of plant milk. We don't just stick to one ingredient. Like it doesn't have to be just almond milk or oat milk, but it depends on how well it blends with other ingredients. Yeah. So our ice cream base are like a variety of plants.
So you're looking like for each flavor, like which type of milks like matches best.
Exactly.
So you're doing what? Rice milk, soy milk?
Rice milk, oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, pistachio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Coconut?
Coconut, yeah.
Wow.
Right. Like for example, the coffee flavors, Hakuna Matata, that's how we name it. We've been developed that for quite a long time. And then we finalized it to mix with pistachio milk. We thought it goes really well together, and we add dates to make it sweet. So it's like a combination of unique ingredients that is also nutritious.
Wow. So it's almost like don't need to feel bad eating that ice cream, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where did you get all these, like how many flavors do you have now? More than 20, right?
Yeah. Right now there are
Over
a lot
20.
of...
So where do you get all this creativity from? Because this is something I would like to talk with you a little bit today also, because I know you're a very creative person. And how do you do that? Like, where do you get all this creativity from?
Well, of course I have to give credit to my co-founder Anna, who used her magic to develop the ice cream recipe. And I think the three of us, Todd, Anna, and I, we love eating also.
That helps.
So we experiment. We try a lot of food, and then we will share ideas of the ice cream flavor that we want to create. Yeah. But I think it's like a lot of experiment.
Yeah. Okay, I understand. A lot of trying and failing and doing something else and trying this milk and that milk, something like that, right?
Right.
Okay. Let's stay a little bit about talking about creativity, authenticity, because I believe, we're both like startup like founders or co-founders, or having our company doing like something innovative, something different. So, and there are some other like listeners today, they're also like startup founders or in this plant-based space. So from a innovative person like you, let's say, what tips would you give a person that is looking to like being creative, being authentic in their way of life? Let's make it big, in their way of life. Maybe they have a business, they're trying to like solve a problem, or they just trying to improve their lives. Are there any, I know it's kind of a big question, but you can give me a big answer to that.
Well, those three things are basically our value, something we hold on to.
Which three things can you...
Like the creativity. Like I said, we try to put creativity in our products, the ice cream, the flavor, experimenting different healthy ingredients. And also we try to be creative throughout the process, from production also, or even our internal process, how we work with our colleagues, our team, how we partner with other providers or restaurants or other entrepreneurs. I think we try to come up with creative solutions, even to the problems that we have in day-to-day operation. That's one thing, and that helps us. That helps make the work much more fun, not just wake up and doing business. Yeah, but try to think of something creatively also. What else? The originality is just trying to do something special. Well, also with creativity, trying to create something different, I would say, because I think we live in the world that we face or see things similar, like a lot of sameness in the products. People, like when one thing are good at selling, then other people will start selling the same thing or something like that.
Yes, yes.
I mean, it's a good thing. I am totally with the competition in the market, but I feel it's also important that we try to initiate something new and different for consumer in the market as well. And the third one is authenticity.
Yes.
Also very important. Just about being true to who we are, to our value, our personality, what we believe in.
And this is maybe a point that is not always easy for some people, especially in business. Yet I believe it's very, very utmost important. And maybe even I almost feel like we're in a new era. We're entering a new era where things starting to change how we operate business. And let's say I consider us as the new generation of, like maybe doing business in a different way, in a maybe more authentic way. But it's also not always easy, because sometimes we're handling with you're dealing with big companies, or that the values kind of clash a little bit. Do you have any experience about that? Or
I think being authentic is, you have to do that from day one. And of course we faced that challenge, like I told you, back in 2018. People don't really know about plant-based ice cream, or when they heard the word vegan, it gives them the impression that the ice cream may not taste that good already. But then you have to stay true to what you believe. And of course I believe in my products, that is healthier, that is delicious. That's the example of like how you have to stay authentic even with small little things. And up until today, like you said, in the business world, it's not easy, right? It's very competitive today as well. And in fact, HEBE might be considered as the company that grow a bit slowly compared to other like companies who probably like in 5 years they probably expand to like 5 branches, but we keep growing slowly on our own pace because we believe in the quality, in our value to try to make everything as good as possible as we grow. Not just for the sake of like making profit or something like that.
Wow, I admire that a lot. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, and how, like in terms of like daily operation, or how you like connect and talk and do business, let's say with your all the partners that are involved, is there something that you would say you're doing different based on your values that may inspire others to do the same? Because somewhere change begins, right?
I guess we have to focus on the positive. Like focus on what we are having rather than what's lacking. It's not just business, it's in life as well.
Can you explain a little more about this concept?
I think for all startup or small business, we don't have a lot of funding. And so to go, for example, if you want to put your products in a supermarket, that could like cost a lot. You have to pay the entry fee, and although sometimes it's hard to get in there and expand your sales distribution. So you can also choose to focus on what you have and figure out a creative solution. Like in my case, like HEBE, I thought, okay, if we cannot go to like big supermarket or open a new branch, then I can also partner with vegan, plant-based restaurants, or well, not necessary. It can be other healthy restaurants. Figure out the way to work and sell your products. Yeah, something like that.
Wow. I would love to know more about the vision something that you envision for this world that you would like to see change in your life, really, and that you as an individual maybe have an impact on, or HEBE can also impact on.
Well, I hope to see the world that, well, I feel like today I don't want to talk about sustainability. I
Why
want
not?
to talk about something different. Like, I would say I want to see things more authentic also.
Okay, all right.
Right.
So
yeah.
then what do you mean exactly by that? Because it's kind of a big word, and it's a word we hear often, like just be yourself or just be authentic and
honest. Like,
honest?
Or honesty, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like, if it doesn't matter what your occupation is, like I sell ice cream, you sell cheese, or whatever we do, if we're being honest with what we do, with the products that we create, it's good for everyone, it's good for the world. Yeah. But today I feel like there's a lot of advertisement and content that was created just because we want to say something people want to hear, but not something real and authentic. That's probably what I feel a lot these days. Yeah.
Like you see like advertising that is just, is advertising maybe something that is actually not healthy, or is maybe not doing what it's promised, or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. So what are our chances that I'm a believer in that also, and I'm a person that is, I would consider myself probably an optimist. Like I see the bright side, and but I also see like challenges, right? Because it's like the small players in the market that are trying to create the big shift. Like this is quite a big shift, because usually the big companies with the big marketing and advertising budgets, they are putting those ads that you're talking about. So what can each person do about it? And people that are listening to this now, they feel like inspired, like, wow, they love what you're talking about here, or what we're talking about. How can they implement this in their life and help to be part of this new vision of an honest society?
Do you mean how can we create that?
I wonder, how can each person make a little step towards a more authentic world? Because some people, they might listen to this like, wow, I feel so inspired, but where to start? Maybe they have conflict within themselves, like, well, actually, I want to be a more authentic and honest individual, but I don't know, maybe it doesn't align with the values with the company that I work with, for example.
Then that's probably requires some courage to
Okay, what kind of courage?
to step up, to stay ground for what you believe in. And like I said, it can come from like small little things that you do. If you're like I don't know, for example, if you're a creative content creator in one of the big company who are trying to, make some advertisement, you can try to speak up about how it should be, what the content should be created, that will be honest and that will benefit consumers, something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Other thing I'm trying to think, it's a good question actually. I'm trying to figure out how we actually can together build this authentic world.
Yeah,
maybe.
because it's a vision I totally, I would say, align with. And to be honest, I feel that actually many people out there, they wish a world that is more authentic and is more maybe serving to them also. But I also see that many people, maybe they're a little lost or they don't know how to start. So let's empower them. How?
Or we can try to build some sort of alliance, or maybe something that we're collaborating can show people also how, we can bring good products to the market in the most authentic and honest way possible.
Okay.
Let me think of the other way.
Sure. I mean, I'm not just talking about like business, but I'm talking about like each individual person, because as we know, like the change starts with the individual and then it kind of hopefully has the ripple effect.
Right. Or we try to focus on the little thing that we do every day in our life, in our own business, something small, we start from that, doing things without judgment to other people as well, but focus on the good thing, something like that.
Yeah, and I think that also needs a lot of awareness, right? Especially for like not judging and all of that. But yeah, I see this coming more and more in the world. So I'm sure that product like yours help inspire other people. Maybe you should put a small messages on your ice cream boxes and have an inspiring word on there. Just an idea.
Yeah, we can try that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anything else? Any other like vision you would like to share? Something that you would like to see happening, both for like for HEBE or for you personally, for the world?
It's normally when we talk, like when I go present or pitch about my products and brand, we always talk about sustainability. Like we create this business also, not only to create like delicious, healthy ice cream, but also because we want to contribute to the planet's health as well. And then it comes back to what we just discussed. I feel it's going to be difficult to achieve that if we are not if everyone doesn't start from taking responsibility and doing things with honesty and integrity. Yeah.
I see. So just to, as you mentioned, sustainability, maybe we talk about this just for a brief moment. Like there is a lot of like greenwashing also going on. Maybe this is a little bit what you're talking about, like everyone talking about sustainability, but maybe not being fully honest or being fully authentic, right?
Right. Like sometimes this concept has been used just as a marketing tool, for example. But how can we, kind of embed this belief, or how can we make people truly live a sustainable life? Yeah.
Where do you see the challenge now, not from the companies, but from the individual? Maybe let's talk about Thailand. Like, do you feel that a lot of people, maybe they still don't have enough information, or they cannot grasp the information about what's going on, global warming and climate and all of that? Or
I think part of that was that people are not aware. They don't have the information. They don't have enough information, or they might have information and aware, but they don't have the solution.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think what we're trying to do, like creating this product, is one of the solution for people. But that can be like other way, like a lot of things that we can do for the like environment. Yeah.
Okay, understand. And yeah, I think also the term sustainability is like, to me personally, is something is so big, because yes, sustainability, we always think about the environment as the first thing, but sustainability to me is like is much more than just the environment, because sustainable, in any terms, like how we deal with our partners, how we communicate, how authentic we are, how we treat our members in the in the community, our employees, all of that. Like, I strongly believe that sustainability has so much more than that, because if we really want to be sustainable in the long run, then I think it comes back again to what you mentioned today, like being authentic, being honest with everyone together. Would you agree on that? Or
totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, before we wrap up, maybe you can. Are there any exciting like projects or any exciting new things that you're working on at HEBE? And also, like, where can people follow you, and where can they try your products if they're in town?
Well, of course, the most exciting project right now is working with Swiss to launch this new cheese ice cream.
Cheese ice cream, all right.
It can be better, right? So that's something we really look forward to. And apart from that, because next month is also like vegetarian festival,
right? Mm-hmm.
Right. So we're working with a few partners in Bangkok. It's like a collaboration for a special dessert menu. So stay tuned, and we'll let you know where you can find like those.
But for people living in Bangkok, where can they go and get hold of some HEBE ice cream?
Oh yes, you can find HEBE at M Quartier, just right in front of Gourmet Market on G floor. Yes.
Okay.
And also you can order via delivery apps like Grabs and Robinhood, or like directly via a line application at HEBE.Plant Bar.
Mm-hmm. Do you have some plans to like be available in other provinces in Thailand in the future?
Of course, yes. We are working on expanding to Chiang Mai right now, and also in Phuket. And we're selling with one of our partners in Ubon Ratchathani as well, and we hope to expand to other provinces too.
Okay, exciting. Thank you so much, Khemtip, for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. And then to all of you listening and watching today, help to share, help to like, help to comment, and of course help to inspire, educate, and connect with others. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you next time.